Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Amanda Turner and I'm a real estate agent in Lake Chapala, Mexico. Today we're going on 3 property tours and these homes are in the price range of $461 to $526 US dollars. I got my pumpkin spice latte from Gato Feo Cafe. It's delicious. I'll be drinking pumpkin spice until March. You know, every time I get in front of the camera, I get really stressed out because I'm like, oh, my hair has to be perfect, it has to be down, my office has to be perfect, everything has to be perfect on video. But then I realized, who actually cares about that? Who actually cares what I look like? Nobody is the answer to that question. So let's get on with it. Okay, real quick before we get started, I almost forgot. I wanted to tell you guys about Super Thanks, which is a way to tip your favorite YouTubers if you enjoy their content. For my video specifically, if you leave a Super Thanks tip, I will answer your questions in detail in the next video. And I received a Super Thanks last week from Diana Ford. Thank you, Diana. Her question was, we're moving here next year, but want to rent for a year first. Who would you recommend to contact for rentals? Thanks. You're welcome. Okay, here's the answer to that question. I don't typically work in rentals. I do sales only because it is fairly difficult to receive a commission from rentals. Typically, it comes from the owner of the rental, the landlord, but they try every way possible to get out of paying, you know, their first month's rent to a real estate agent. So it's kind of difficult. If someone is looking for rentals and they really want me to find it for them, I do have a fee for finding that, which you have to pay, just to kind of secure that for myself. And then if I receive a commission from the actual landlord, then I give that back to you up to the amount that you gave me. I'll tell you this though, that it is very, very easy to find a rental in the Lake Chapala area if you are on foot and doing your research. I've had people stay at our bed and breakfast because they are in the interim of finding a rental and they found one within a week. There are a lot of signs posted around town for rentals. There are Facebook groups in this area, and let me tell you, everyone is on Facebook in this area, and there is a Facebook group for nearly every subject here. Another thing I want to mention is that some real estate agents who are in sales do rentals. So I can't speak for everybody when I say I only do sales. A lot of real estate agents will also do rentals. So if you do some research and you would rather have a real estate agent do it for you, you are welcome to contact me if you are willing to pay the fee for me to find one for you, or you can contact another real estate agent who actually does rentals as well as sales. I will leave in the description below the Facebook groups where you can post what you're looking for or do a quick search before you post and see if there's anything available that you may be interested in. Okay, first home that we're going to take a look at today is located in Chapala Haciendas, which if you've seen any of my previous videos, you know that it's one of the last neighborhoods before you are on your way to Guadalajara. We toured this home and I super loved it. One of the things that I liked best about it was that you had a really good view of the lake from nearly every room in the house. Most of your living spaces are on one level. There is a bedroom and bathroom on that level, so you could essentially live just on the first level. The second level is actually below that level with a couple more bedrooms, your laundry, and then the level below that is the yard and the garden and all of that. One thing I didn't catch in my video that is part of the house is beyond the jacuzzi, the gazebo with the jacuzzi, is more yard space. I would say maybe about 50 more square meters of yard space that you could put like a garden into or something like that. And on the first level, it has a touch of a weird layout. I'd say the only weird thing about it is the dining room, where it comes off of the kitchen, but then you have the living room. And I took a buyer through the house, and she's actually an interior designer and architect in Canada. And so she mentioned just cutting out that wall and making the dining room and living room one cohesive space, like an open floor plan type of thing, which you could totally do in this house. The sky is the limit. And then one of my suggestions was that you open up all the windows. Like, the windows are beautiful in there, but because it's got such a great view, I would just basically take out some wall as much as you can and just open it up to windows. So it's basically just windows in that whole front section of the house. Even on the second level, you could do some of that as well, as long as it's not load-bearing walls. Let's go check it out. First house on our tour today is listed at $456,000 US. It's a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom on 2 floors. Construction size is 417 square meters or 4,489 square feet. The lot size is 1,073 square meters or 11,550 square feet. The HOA is 1,000 pesos per month. It does not come furnished, and it's located in Chapala Haciendas. And just a real quick note, I want to let you guys know that if you're trying to convert square meters to square feet, all you have to do is multiply the square meters by 10.8 and you get the square feet. So basically, just to keep it easy, multiply it by 10 and then, you know, add a little extra. Is our home in question right here. It's showing it as this house, but that is not the house. This is the house. Here's the garage here, the driveway that goes down onto the, I guess we'll call that the second floor, the first floor, I don't know. And the walkway that leads into the home. And just real quick, I want to point this out. So here's the gazebo with the hot tub. And remember in the beginning when I said that there was like a plot of land out in the back that I didn't catch on video because there's a gate right here that kind of sections it off. So this area right here is all extra yard space that is included in the square meters of the home. Okay, we are in Chapala Haciendas. So let's zoom out. I'm going to show you real quick what I mean by this being the last neighborhood before you get to Guadalajara. This is all still part of Lake Chapala before you are on your way to other towns like Islahuacan and into Guadalajara up here. Here's the home. Right here, all of this is Chapala Haciendas, and it is a gated community, but it's a very laid-back gated community, just FYI. If you take this highway down into Chapala, you've got a grocery store right here. This is Soriana, and it will take you about a 5-minute drive to get to that grocery store. So if you're living out here in Chapala Haciendas, there's not much shopping or anything going on out there. It's mostly residential, so you can't really walk to anything, but that depends on your preferences. If you're someone who wants to be able to walk to things and you want to be in town, you need to be over here, or like in the middle of stuff. But if you want a little more privacy and quiet, that's this area here. You can drive into here, into Chapala, and all of your emergency services, your shopping, your dining, and everything can happen here. Or you can do a quick jaunt over here down this highway, and this takes you into the Ajijic area, San Antonio, Riberas, and a whole lot more going on through here. Real quick, I'm going to show you how long it would take to get from this location to Ajijic Centro, which is about 17 minutes. But right now, there's a big festival going on in Ajijic, so it is packed in town, which is probably why it's saying 17 minutes, because I don't think it would normally take that long. It'd be maybe like 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, second home on our tour today is a beautiful home. It's got a little bit of that 70s interior design type feel to it, 60s, 70s, feels nice. In the backyard, you'll see that it has a slight wall, not too high, but right beyond that wall, they're building some property there. You could, from your wall line, build onto it and increase the height of your wall so that you don't have to really necessarily be involved with the homes behind you. But there's plenty of front yard, so that would be where you do any of your gardening if you want a yard. That would be your private area to do whatever you like with. The street that the home sits on is very quiet as well. Let's go check it out. Second property on tour is listed at $485,000 US. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom on 1 floor. Construction size is 327 square meters or 3,520 square feet. Lot size is 806 square meters or 8,676 square feet. It is not located in a gated community, therefore there is not an HOA to pay. It comes furnished and it's located in San Juan, Cozala.
Llegó la hora para olvidar los dolores. H. Lucumi, H. Olofi, H. para todos los señoras y señores. Y ay, qué rico está sonando mi rumba. Y ay, qué rico está sonando mi son. Y lo voy a llevar hasta la tumba. Y ahora yo te invito a mi fiestón. Y ahora yo te invito a mi fiestón. ¡Ay! Tu pra, pra, pra. Suena mi tambor como va. Ay, suena mi tambor como va, mamá. Tu pra, pra, pra. Tu pra, pra. Suena mi tambor como va. Ay, mi tambor te llama con sentimiento y manana. Tu pra, pra. Suena mi tambor como va. Rompen los cueros y suenan los tambores. Llegó la hora para olvidar los dolores, mamá.
Okay, so here's our home right here. We're going to zoom out a little bit so I can show you exactly where you are. Here's the main highway that leads you either down to Jocotepec or over to the east to Ajijic and Chapala. Okay, we're gonna zoom out a little bit more to see what is near you. And actually, there's not a whole lot going on in this stretch of the highway. It's mostly residential and a lot of empty lots, as you can see. West Ajijic and further past San Juan Cosala, there's a lot of development going on there. They're starting to section out these lots. So here's San Juan Cosala here. There's quite a bit of shopping and dining in there. Racket Club. If you go inside of Racket Club, there's a couple of beautiful restaurants. There's the thermal water spas in there, absolutely beautiful. You can go over here to this little small town, Chantepec, but your emergency services and shopping and everything will be here in Jocotepec. So this is like a small city, still called a town, but you know, it's like a small urban living type little town. That's where most of your shopping and your dining and your emergency services will come from. And then you can go over here to Ajijic, Riberas, Chapala. The home that we looked at previously is right in here. So I'm going to do a quick map thing here to see how long it would take us to get to Ajijic, and it's saying 20 minutes. Okay, and to get from that home to the center of Guadalajara is 1 hour and 11 minutes, and you are taking the Joco bypass to get there. So you're coming in the back way of Guadalajara, opposed to going through Ajijic and coming into Guadalajara this way. Okay, third home on our tour today is a very cool house. I really enjoyed it. It has a lot of unique features. And there's this double glass door when you first enter the home that's behind the staircase that opens up back into the yard. But the height of this door and just how much light it brings in, and the coolest thing about it, just like really opening up the house to like the cool breezes and, you know, fresh air. Not too much yard available in this house, but you know, I have plenty of buyers who don't want a yard. They don't want to have to deal with that. So this will be the house for you. Let's go see it. Okie dokie, since filming this video and doing this voiceover, the dollar did a little bounce. So this home is not 526,000 US dollars. It is 521,000 US dollars. It is a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom on 2 floors. Construction size is 299 square meters or 3,218 square feet. The lot size is 465 square meters or 5,005 square feet. The HOA is about 4,000 pesos per year. It does not come furnished, and it's located in West Ajijic. Now, when I say the dollar did a little bounce, that means that this home is listed on the MLS in pesos. So when I convert it to dollars, that's why the price difference. Sometimes homes on our MLS are listed in dollars, so it just depends. All right, here is the home here. If you zoom out, you can see that at the time of this Google satellite image, none of these houses were in here, but since this image was taken, the homes have been built. There is a home here next to it as well. So I'm gonna zoom out. You'll see we're in West Ajijic here. Let me zoom out just a little bit. From like about here to La Reserva is considered West Ajijic, and then you start getting into like the smaller towns, El Bajío, San Pablo, then you'll come into San Juan Cosala, and then into Jocotepec. All right, let's zoom in and see what's near us. There's actually quite a bit in this area, and a lot of it is new because, as I've said 100 million thousand times, West Ajijic is the new hot spot where all the new development and new infrastructure is coming in. So Mariscos Peter, really good seafood. You got the smokehouse right here, which is pretty good barbecue. Corazon de Malta is a brewery, which is pretty cool right there. And then there's a bakery like right next door over here. Really good restaurants down through here. Nice, like Deshanti is a really good restaurant. There are a few more in here that are very nice. I would say to go shopping, it would be Pancho's grocery store, which is right here. And let's just get an idea. I mean, you will have near you a little abarrotes, tiendas that have like your basics that you would need, like maybe through here and down here a little bit that you could walk to. But let's see how long it would take us to get to Pancho's. And this is saying it's a 4-minute drive. So just up and boop, there you are. You're at Pancho's. Now let's say we wanted to go into Ajijic. It would take you 8 minutes from that house. But you could also, if you're a walker or a jogger, or you're just a very active person, then you could walk into there. That wouldn't be a big deal. You could definitely walk there. And emergency services would be, well, we'll call it Ajijic, but I believe it's Chapala because Chapala is actually the municipality of Rivera, San Antonio, and Ajijic. Whereas when you get into San Juan Cosala, Jocotepec is the municipality of all those areas. All right, everybody, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the tour of these properties. If you are looking to buy a home in Lake Chapala, I hope this kind of guides you in the price range that you are in and what you can get with your money. If you're looking to sell your home, this will help give you an idea of what your home could possibly sell for if you are thinking that you are in this price range. If you are looking to buy or sell in the Lake Chapala area, please contact me at amanda@lakechapalarealty.com. You can also visit my website, therealamandaturner.com, where you'll find a link to our bed and breakfast and our cafe, both just won Best of Lake Chapala for Best B&B and Best Coffee for the 2nd year in a row. And we're located in Ajijic Centro, so if you're thinking about coming down, we'd love it if you stayed with us. On my website, you can also find a link to the MLS if you want to browse homes. I'm missing something. What am I missing? Why do I always do this? Am I developing Alzheimer's? I don't know. What is it? Oh, yeah. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you are gathering knowledge from it. If you enjoy this channel, it really helps with the algorithm, helps other people to find it. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.